And in rock beat number 5, we simply build on what we did in rock beat number 4. 2 eighth notes on the bass drum on 1 and 3. So boom, boom, bop, boom, boom, bop, boom, boom, bop. Have you ever heard of Queen's We Will Rock You? Well, that's the same beat. So here we go. Now let's look at rock beat number 6. We kind of have a string of eighth notes at the beginning of the beat. Boom, boom, bop, boom, boom, bop. Bass, bass, snare, bass, bass, snare. Here we go. And in rock beat 7, something kind of neat happens here. We take out one of the notes that we played in rock beat number 6. We take out the quarter note bass drum on the 3rd beat, and that leaves us a rest on the 3rd beat, which makes an interesting effect. Boom, boom, bop, boom, bop. Boom, boom, bop, boom, bop. Now while you're resting under here, you've got to be playing those 2 eighth notes on top here. And some people find this a little tricky at first, but just keep that steady eighth note thing going on your hi-hat and it'll work out. Let's give this one a shot. And the last one on this page, exercise number 8, we go back to that quarter rest and we put something in it, but we put a bass drum on the and of 3. So we have a new melody again. Boom, boom, bop, boom, boom, bop, boom, boom, bop, boom, boom, bop. Let's play that melody. Let's try number 8. Now I want to add one more beat to our segment right here. Go back and look at number 2 for just a second. Remember number 2? We did this. Now turn to your book to page 34, number 17, and you'll notice something. Number 17 looks just like number 2, except there's a little circle above the last eighth note hi-hat. Now, what does that mean? That means for that eighth note, we open the hi-hat like this. Now, when you repeat it at the beginning and your bass drum is playing, you just bring both feet down together, play them like that. Number 17 sounds like this. I wanted to focus on rock beats number 2 and 17 because those 2 beats are used in chart 2, which we will get to right now. We're now going to be playing some coordination exercises using 16th notes on the snare drum against bass drum quarter notes. These exercises can be found on page 43 of your book. We're going to be looking at the first 5. In number 1, we're playing single stroke 16ths, leading with the right hand. So we've got right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and against bass drum quarter notes. Let's give it a shot. Now in number 2, we do the same thing, single strokes. We're just leading with the left. And again, in this particular exercise, your left hand will be falling against the bass drum. So try and make sure that they coincide together. Let's give number 2 a shot. In exercise number 3, we're still playing 16th notes on the snare, but we're doing double strokes on top. Right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. Here we go. In exercise 4, we do the same thing, leading with the left. Left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right. Here we go. And in number 5, we see our old friend the paradiddle again. So let's try that as 16th notes against the bass drum. Right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. Okay, here we go. Now it's time to learn some 16th note rock beats. Turn in your book to page 53, lesson 14. We're going to be looking at some rock beats that are based on 16th notes. There are 5 beats there. Each beat is based on the same sticking. Single stroke 16ths leading with the right hand. Right, left, right, left. 1 E and 2 E and. In exercise number 1, you're just simply playing the 16th notes on the closed hi-hat against quarter note bass drum. Let's do it. In exercise number 2, we're doing the same thing. The only difference is, on the 2nd and 4th beat, you're moving from the hi-hat with your right hand to the snare. So 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. Bass drum is still cranking away with those quarter notes. Let's do this one. These first two beats you're going to be using in a few minutes on chart 3. But now let's turn the page and let's look at page 54 and those last 3 exercises. These are also based on those previous 2. Having a little fun with these though. They're a little bit trickier. In beat number 3, basically this is the same structural makeup as beat number 2. The only difference is we're coming up on the hi-hat on the last 2/16 of every beat. Now to do that, all you got to do is play exercise 2 again, beat 2 again, those 16th notes. Your feet are going to be moving simultaneously. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E. Your bass drum quarter notes, you come back on the ands. You're going to come up on the and of the hi-hat, and that's going to make the hi-hat open for those last 2/16. While you're doing the same stuff on top. Let's give this a shot. In beat number 4, something interesting happens, and I hope you get it. Take a look at it. We're doing the same thing as rock beat number 2. We're coming to the snare on the last 2/16 of the 4th beat. So when we get to the 4th beat, your hand will be doing this. 4 E and then you have to kind of shift back with both hands and catch the beginning of it. Let's give it a shot. So think about it. Both hands are coming to the snare. Off the hi-hat. Here we go. You know who uses that beat a lot? The guy from U2, Larry Mullen. Listen to some U2 and you'll hear that beat in a lot of their tunes. Let's look at beat number 5, and I like this beat. You've got your regular backbeat on 2 and 4, but your left hand is coming off that hi-hat, kind of sliding under and hitting the E of 3. So it's 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and you've got to create some traffic space for both hands to negotiate between the hi-hat and the snare. Let's give this one a shot. All right, let's go on and try chart 3.